Welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you see this, and whenever you see this. Make sure that you're prayed up and in the light of God, because that's where we belong. Okay? Okay. Today, God says, I am breaking all limits in your life. God says, I am breaking all of the limits in your life, okay? God says, only listen to my voice of authority. God says, I am your authority. So when you're seeking knowledge, when you're seeking information, when you're seeking guidance, ask God. Don't ask Google. Don't ask your friend. Don't ask your coworker. Don't ask the pastor. Don't ask your mama. Don't ask your daddy. God will literally give you that information if you ask him. It's like God saying so many people are not seeking my information, my wisdom, and my knowledge. That God will literally, like, I remember I was sitting down meditating. Then this is when I first started realizing God was talking to me through my mind. And this is what downloads is. A download is literally when you sit down, you ask God something, and then you sit and wait. And then it's like information or words will pop up in your head that you've never said in a long time. Something, or maybe a word that you've heard a long time ago and it just pops in your head again. Or maybe not even a word that you heard and you just hear a long word and you're like, wow, I need to look up what does this mean. Because I get those downloads of words that I don't even know the meaning to it. And I just look it up. And that's how he messages you. Like, that's how he talks to you. That's how he gives you your information. And I know I just said, like, don't go on Google, don't go on your pastor. I'm talking about for the first message of God. So if it's a download, he gives you a word or something, an event or something you don't know, that's when you look it up like that. But don't just ask other people, or don't let Google be your first go-to. Don't let your friend be your first go-to. Don't let your pastor be the first go-to. Don't let your husband be the first go-to, you know? Let God be the first person that you go to immediately for questions and answers, because he'll download you words, or he'll give it to you in a dream, or he'll have somebody come up to you and answer something that you didn't even ask them. That's how God works. Well, one of the ways, one of his many ways. God says, man says you can't, but I say you can. God says, I am breaking all limitations in your life and in your bloodline. God says, follow the plan I have for you. God says, your family and friends and naysayers will be shocked at how much you will achieve in this lifetime. God says, you will break records in your career and business. You are double demand. You are on double demand, okay? They will know my hand and works in your life and over your life. They will know. Even the non-believers, they're going to be like, this didn't come from us. This came from something else. Something else has orchestrated and aligned this to happen. Luke 4-18 says, he came to proclaim freedom to prisoners and set the captives free. Jesus came to break off the limitations for life, to accomplish everything God has called us to be and called us to do. God says, keep your plan in wraps. Don't let them know your next move. Sometimes you won't even know your next move or step in life until God orders you to move at that moment. So it's like people asking you what you got up next or what's happening next. Shoot, I don't know. God's the one who's taking me here. I don't know if y'all seen that video before, because that's what it just reminded me of. When it was like when you're on your spiritual journey or something like that, and they'd be like, where are you going? And you're like, I don't know. Who are you going to be with? I don't know. I'm just going. Like, that's what it is. You're not going to know until God's like, boom, okay, let's go. Boom, okay, it's like you're going to get them intuitive nudges to just start that business, or to push out that, or to post that, or to send that email, or to, it's going to be like that. That's how God works too. That moment in your life is unpredictable, God says. Your life is unpredictable because God is unpredictable. Nobody can predict what God's going to do next. And that's how he's guiding your life, because he don't want everybody knowing what you got going on. Especially if you're a gossiper, you not even a gossiper in a bad way, but you just like to talk about what you're about to do in life. You talk about what you want to be and all that stuff. Not everybody needs to know it. It's time to show it, you know? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to reread that part. Your life is unpredictable because God is unpredictable. One moment you're baking a cake, the next day later you're building a house. The people of this world will not have a clue on what God is doing for you. So that can be your affirmation, okay? You can say, or say it out loud, or you don't have to, or you can comment it down below. The people of this world will not have a clue on what God is doing for you, for me. That's what you could say, for me. The people of this world will not have a clue on what God is doing for me. You know, it's about you and God. You and God. Not every, you know, it's about having privacy, personal business. Like, not everybody needs to know in the household. Everybody don't need to know. They just need to watch. So, yeah. I love you guys. I hope you felt this in the spirit, because I truly did. I'll see you in my next video. I love you. Bye-bye.